Hello Minecrafters everywhere, my name is Cubic and welcome back to yet another episode of our Minecraft Feed the Beast Beyond Let's Play series. Hope you guys are excited for today, as am I, and we've been doing, I guess, a few things. I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but I've been digging out a basement here. We'll get into the architecture blocks in a second. I've been digging out a little bit of a basement here. I'm not sure how much use this thing is going to see, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But I've been playing around with a mod called Architecture Craft, and this is basically carpenter's blocks for 1.10, except so much better. So we have so many options here for what we can craft with any block basically. So we can cut railings, overhangs. We can even cut circles if we wanted to, parts of spheres, and even like some pretty insane stuff, like some pretty interesting things like windows as well, arches, railings. Railings are definitely something I'm going to want to get into, but we're going to be cutting stairs right now, and we'll just make a few. And we'll get that. So basically, I'm torn between a couple things right now, guys. Basically, what I want to do this series is I want to do some building as well as doing some automation. And so I've been kind of thinking about it, and we do this kind of factory thing all the time, which I like, but I'm not sure if I want to do all of this series. And it'll make sense here eventually. But what I'm thinking about doing is making building a few houses up here in this ridge area, I guess is the best way to describe this area. I gotta figure out a way to get up here. Building a few homes up in here, and kind of doing what we're doing in our Let's Play, where each house, we're doing a village that each house serves a purpose, and I think we can kind of get an idea and experiment with what each house could do and Feed the Beast, and then maybe translate that over to Minecraft. I'm thinking about building like a little village over in here, over in this area, where each house is going to serve a purpose, and we'll base our operations in our factory. We're not going to tear this thing down or anything. But I was thinking about it, and I like the idea. I like the idea of having a house, trying to just challenge ourselves a little bit more. So that's what we're going to be working on today, guys, setting up kind of the basics for this village, I guess, I don't know what to call it exactly. You guys will have to let me know what to call the village. Yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is we need to do a lot of terraforming. We need to prepare the area for what we're about to do. And so I need to get a stairway, and we're just going to make this oh, these things are goofy. One thing about architecture blocks is they're very goofy. I think holding shift maybe will fix that. What we can do is actually grab our hammer. Whoops, that's wrong. Come on. Okay, just be that way, that's fine. I didn't really care, maybe it wants a block underneath, which is entirely possible. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh, you know that feeling where you gotta sneeze? I'm having one of those feelings right now. I'm holding it off, but oh my goodness. Alright, so let's build a little stairway that we can get up to our new area easily. And then I'm thinking about maybe like cutting it here. We'll put like a little platform here. Then doing some stairs going up this direction, and we just have to do a little bit of digging with our shovel. And I'm not sure if I've shown this shovel on camera, but it's basically a manual shovel with a few things on it. It's got reinforced mending moss and diamond, and a few things that I've gotten from using it, I guess. Oh my gosh, so many plants. I guess we might get into some plants here eventually for building this village, but I'm not sure how excited I am about that. There's so many different ones, and I'm not sure exactly what they all... Look at this. Look at this. Broke like 2 things, and yes, they do need to go into a trash can. I'm glad I have this thing at random. All of these things Why are they here? I do not know, but they're gone. Alright, so yeah, basically what I'm going to do, guys, is finish off this stairway, and then I will come back with you guys, because I want to get a lot done this episode, and so that is going to mean a few more jump cuts than normal. So yeah, see you guys here in just a moment. Alright everyone, welcome back. So we finished off this, I guess, this little stairway to our new area, I guess to our village. It's not our new area. We're going to keep trying to include this area, but I want to clean it up a little bit and do some work in there. So yeah, we've got this area to climb the stairs to get up to where I want to start building at. It's kind of hard to see through all the trees, but you guys can kind of get an idea where I might be going with some of this. I'm thinking about starting off by building our first house, I guess our house that we're going to base a lot of our operations off of, like our refined storage system will set up in. And so I'm thinking about right over here, but here's the challenge. I do not want to build bridges, okay? Bridges may be across the water here, but I do not want to build a bridge like across the landscape. So we're going to have to come up with a way to get our pathway from here over to this area. And I think I kind of just looked at a way to do this, which would be maybe running the pathway from here down this direction. Be careful with my shovel that it doesn't break. Down this direction, and we're going to have to chop down some more trees. And run it, one more, and run it down into this valley here, and then run it up the side, like run it maybe up here, and then it'll come to the front of our house. So yeah, I'm going to work on this off camera here, guys, trying to get a lot of stuff done today. So I will see you all here in a moment once we've run this pathway. Alright everyone, welcome back. So off camera, I have finished this pathway. We started up here where we finished off this pathway that runs to our base, and now it runs down this direction and then runs up this hill where we're going to start building our first house. And I've been clearing out the area of all the different interesting objects here, including the trees. And so I wanted to start actually working on getting a ground floor laid for our house. Just something that we can kind of base our house off of and know, okay, this is what the size is going to be. I'm not going to build it all out of birch, definitely, because I don't exactly prefer birch as my #1 choice of wood to use for building houses. But I'm thinking about using, I think maybe this vertical pattern. Let's see what this looks like. It's going to break our chisel so quickly, but I think I like this one better because it's lighter. I want a lighter floor. So I think that's our second option here. Alright, so let's try this. Yeah, I like this a little bit more because it's a little bit lighter of a flooring going on here. So our house, I'm just going to kind of wing it here and see what we come up with. I do want a darker wood for the walls and so forth, but I think this will work out fine for our flooring. So I think what we'll do is do something like that maybe, and we'll kind of expand it out a little bit more this direction. We're going to definitely probably need to make another chisel and convert those into that. Okay, so these, yep, broken. Okay, we can make one. See, this is smooth. Trying to see what, okay, this is the chiseled stuff. Okay, all right, so we'll get that going. Alright guys, so I think this is starting to look pretty good here. We've got a basic floor layout here. I think I might make it a little bit wider, so it's going to come out this direction a little bit. What we're going to do is use stone bricks as like a foundation, and what that'll do is just make it so it's a little bit, it's not just a house hanging off the side of a cliff. It looks like it's, you know, meant to be there, so to speak. But I just want to get a general feel for this home, and we can always expand if we want to. But I think this is a pretty good size. Throw down a few torches here. middle, and then one here. Alright, so yeah, I think this will look pretty good for starting out with. Now we need to find a wood type. I don't believe we have any. Maybe up there in the mountains we can find something. We need to find a wood type that is darker. So yeah, give me a moment here, guys, to look and see what those, I guess what those trees are up on that mountain, and then I'll come back with you guys here shortly. Alright guys, apparently these are maple trees, and all they give is maple syrup. Not using that. But I did see a spruce tree down here. We might be able to use this. We can get saplings from it, which we should be able to. Okay, there's a little bit of maple there as well. Throw that away. Hopefully you don't have to deal with a lot of that, but we can always do something with it, I guess. Let's see, are we getting spruce saplings? Possibly. I think we got one. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we'll start a little tree farm of spruce, and I think that's what we use for our house. It might not look the greatest right off the bat, but I think we can come up with something here. I'm not much of a builder, you guys know this, so this is kind of a new challenge for me, a new experiment to see what we can come up with. Alright, I got two. I guess we can run with that for right now. So yeah, give me a moment here, guys, to get back to our base, and then I'll come back with you guys here in a moment. Alright guys, so we have a very limited amount of spruce wood, but I just want to look to see what I can make with it. I want something darker, but I want something that's kind of connected in a sense. I'm thinking if these crates, I don't know if they connect though. Let's try just two, so we don't break our chisel doing this, but let's see what the crates look like. Did not give that no chance to connect. Okay, they do connect, or do not connect, sorry. So probably won't want to go with that. Let's try this. If I could place them in a straight line, that'd be great. Yeah, still no. I need them to kind of connect and be a uniform thing going on here. What about these large ones? Not quite dark enough for me. Too much like a brownie, pretty much. Try these. Okay, I might be able to run with that. Alright, yeah, let's try these and see what they look like. So let's get, see, we use these ones. Okay, and we're going to do it on the outer layer here, and then we'll connect it with, see, what does it look like as a wall? Alright guys, so kind of looking over this, I'm still just not quite feeling it. We tried a different chisel option here, and it's not quite working out. I want to see, I don't want to use scaffolding because I feel like it's way too much is going on there. Let's just chisel these back to here. If we had dark oak, have we seen dark oak at any point? What is, nope. I forget what the key is. There we are. Have we seen dark oak at all? That looks like swamp. Be careful I don't get blown up by creeper. Not really. You know what? I think I have some saplings back at my base that we collected just kind of going through. Maybe one of those has a darker texture to it. All we can do is just look at the sapling and then Google. Then we can look up the recipe in, I guess it's NEI or JEI, and we can look at that and say, you know, okay, what wood would this produce? So yeah, give me a moment here to look, and we'll see what saplings do we have. Sakura, I believe that's pink, or yeah, it's a very ugly color. Don't want to do oak because it's lighter. Okay, what is this? Silver lime. Let's see, silver lime wood pile. I'm not sure what that necessarily entails, but okay. Let's see. Can we find silver lime easily? Probably pass it here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I passed it. I don't think silver lime is our answer here. What about teak? That's a little bit too much gray going on there. Desert acacia. That's a little bit too much green. I don't really want a greenhouse, to be honest. Alright, so let's see. Dark wood, no. Ghost wood, no. Rubber tree, nah. Oh, maple. Yeah, orange. How do we not have... We've got, like, every other sapling but the ones I'm looking for. Eucalyptus, I think that's all pink. I'm pretty sure it's spelled... Yeah. That's all pink. I don't really want a pink tree. Or tree house. What? House. Dark oak. I just want to see is there a way I can make this sapling. World Gen, Carpenter... Mana Infusion, that sounds like a great idea. So not sure exactly. I'd like to use dark oak just because I feel like that is going to be our answer to type of wood that I want to use, because I mean that's a lot darker and it looks better, I think. So maybe I might do some exploring here. I'm just going to unload my items, just throw them into a chest. I don't really care anymore. I'm done trying to organize everything. I think the rest of this I can keep on me. Yeah, alright, so maybe I'll go and do some exploring, guys, here off camera, and we'll sleep the night away, and then I will come back and we will see if we can find some dark oak. I have an idea of where I'm going to check, but yeah, probably a lot of adventuring, so I will see you guys here in a little while. Alright everyone, so just a quick update here. We are at an oak forest, or a dark oak forest, and this isn't too far from where our home is. You guys can see we're starting to build our... Let's see if I can zoom in. Alright, you guys can start to see where we're starting to build our house, and it's just over this direction where we're at right now. So yeah, not too far away, but took a little bit of time to walk there. So yeah, let me remove this, and then we will head home. Alright everyone, welcome back. So we are back here at our base, and I've got some dark oak here, and so we're going to start working on our house, getting it to a point that I will be pleased with, I guess. I'm going to actually grab some stone bricks here, and we're going to chisel these back to normal stone bricks. I'm not opposed to using normal stone bricks because I do like the texture of them. It's just a lot of... I don't want to use a lot of vanilla blocks because I have a lot of vanilla blocks that I use already in my vanilla series. So, do something different. So what I want to do here is build out our little foundation here that's going to basically wrap around this entire structure. I'm not going to do that. Zombie. There we go. Alright, so we're going to wrap this around our entire structure like so. So this will be like our foundation tree. You need to go away. And you need to go away as well. I need a lumber axe. So yeah, let's get that, and then we will go... Whoops, wrong block. Go around the perimeter here, I guess, and then we'll just have to fill this in. Yeah, something like this. Get that away, and then we will come on, there you go. And then we're gonna run it down like so, and then fill it in here on the sides, so like this all the way around. So yeah, give me a second to do that, guys, and then I'll come back with you all here in just a moment. Alright guys, so now we've got our foundation laid out here. It's just gonna block off, like, make it look like it's sinking into the hill. I do have a little bit of work here, but I'm worried about my shovel breaking. Yeah, it has 7 durability, so we're gonna have to repair that. But these blocks here will go away and become stone bricks, but then the rest of this is gonna look pretty uniform and look pretty good in my opinion. So what I need to do now is just kind of notice something that our our stairway getting into here is going to be interesting. We'll have to figure that out. I think I have an idea of what we might be able to do to fix that, but now comes the fun part, which is placing down a chest, because we have too many items in our inventory right now. So let's get a chest going. We'll do a project chest. Come here. Alright, so we'll throw in that, all of these. Maybe some of that, and then the rest of this we can keep on our inventory. Alright, so now what I want to do is chisel these guys, and see how much better this looks, in my opinion. So I'm going to use... Why is there slime? Why are you here? What are you? Excuse me. Unnecessary. I'm wondering if he came from there. Yeah, probably. Alright, throw that in there for right now. Okay, so chisel, which one do we want to use? So many decisions. So many options now. I'm thinking maybe used this stuff here. Yeah, I like that. So what we'll do is we'll chisel that eventually, and then we're going to also have 1, 2, 3, 4 will be our first level. And we'll have a dark oak going around here like so. 4. So it makes it look a little bit of breaking up there as far as giving us a break from all the planks. And we'll go into some logs. And that will be the beginnings of our house. 4. And then we got to work on building ourselves a second floor. And I think I'm only going to go up to a second floor just because... But our second floor, I've got some ideas. So yeah, give me a second here, guys. I'm not going to work out windows right now because I don't think this is going to be... I think, really quickly here, I think what I'm going to do is have our entrance, like, over here. We'll just use some dirt to get in. So I think our entrance is actually going to end up over here, just so that we're not running into the pathway out there. So we can actually take this block and throw it there. And then we'll have a little access point to get in here, and then the rest of this can get filled in. So yeah, give me a second, guys, to kind of lay this out, and then I will come back with you guys once we've kind of got the walls filled in. Alright guys, so I've got the walls in place now, and this is just a temporary, I'm not sure exactly how the windows are going to work out, but I just kind of laid out a little something here. I might make a little bit of a bigger window, or open this up a little bit, because it's going to be like the front of our house. This is what we're going to see a lot of. So we might do something special over here. I moved my architect's saw bench up here, and I'm going to make a few stairs. And the slimes are so annoying. I need to make a few stairs. I guess 36 should be plenty. Okay, so what we're going to do is just come in here, place down stairs for where the windows are going to be. Whoops, I made a mistake. I just chiseled that accidentally. Alright, let's just get this back to that, and then I need my hammer. Hold shift, that will do it. Okay, so yeah, the hammer's a little bit weird, but like holding shift helps get you the right angle. Let's get our chisel out of our inventory. Like, so if we place it down here, it's going to look right, but I think if we place it like so, clicking like this kind of will rotate it sometimes, otherwise holding shift will get a different angle. We just want it like that. So yeah, basically I'm just going to go through here, replace all of our windows with the stairs, so that way it looks a little bit better, and I will come back with you guys here in a moment. And we're trying to get this house done in one episode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not, but I'd like to see it happen. So yeah, see you guys here in just a moment. Alright guys, so we got our stairs in place now. We can kind of take a look at the front of our house and see it looks a little bit better than a little bit more detailed, and we need to go away. Already dealing with these guys and I'm not sure. They're coming from that slime island and I'm a little bit afraid of what the repercussions of that are going to be, if they're going to be really annoying or not. So now what I want to do is grab... Probably gonna need a lot more glass to put in for windows. We can chisel the glass if we want to, and then I think we might be able to stick it in the architecture bench to get the kind of glass that we want, or the shape of the glass that we want. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some glass. I think I have some. I don't know exactly. We might need to get some, and we might need to repair our shovel to do so. Let's put some sand in. Let's do this. Let's do glass. And we'll see if we have any here. Glass bottle. Nope. Okay, we don't have a whole lot. Okay, so let's grab some manual. And then we are going to go ahead and... Do we have manual? Yes, we do. We can repair our not pickaxe, our shovel. Alright, full durability, nice. Alright, so yeah, let me go ahead and grab a little bit of sand here, and then I'll be back with you guys shortly. I know we're doing a lot of jump cuts here. We're trying to get much accomplished. So, yeah, see you guys here in just a moment. I'm also going to start pulverizing some of this cobblestone, guys, so we can make some sand doing this, so we don't have to gather so much. So yeah, you guys see we make sand using cobblestone and pulverizer, and we got some smelting. So yeah, just basically gonna have to wait here until we can get our hands on a decent amount of glass. So I will be back with you all here shortly. Alright everyone, welcome back. So off camera guys, I've been working very diligently trying to get our house finally built, as well as I had a few issues with troubleshooting the house. Let's just say architecture blocks are probably not good to use in mass quantities. I'll talk about that in a moment, but basically because of that, we kind of went ahead and finished off the house and moved a lot of our stuff over. So if we go over here to the factory, the only thing that is over here currently is our wheat farm, and this is going to get moved here. We've moved all of our storage, our smeltery, everything's been moved out of here that is of importance, I guess. I do have plans to use this factory in some way. I'm not exactly sure how quickly we're going to get to those plans, but we will definitely, we're not abandoning this thing quite yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the house. You guys can kind of see the top of it from over here. But we'll go ahead and take a look at it. It's not exactly perfect, but it turned out alright. I'm not necessarily the greatest builder, but this is what we're working with here, guys. Also move my cobble gen over. So yeah, I got my windmill working on the side there just to try and get some power generating in our house. I used some of the chisel blocks here with the dark oak. I think that worked out rather nicely. Still got a bit of work to do on it. Definitely want to work on getting the flatness here taken out. But yeah, over here we've got, like, we did an architecture block railing here. These are not difficult to make, you just have to have the right ones. So yeah, this turned out really nice. I like the railing. We've got a Soji door. Somebody please correct me if I'm saying that wrong. But this door is basically got a cool effect, and I got pressure plates here so we can actually just run right through it. And inside our house here, we've got a few of these paper walls. All of our storage has got moved over here and organized to a degree. Like, we've got our ores into here, tools and armor, plants. I have two separate plant chests here because I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to need. Basically anything to do with plants, machines, basically anything to do with redstone, or I guess anything to do with crafting and so forth, stuff that we've made in the past that we picked up. And got like bees, I'm not even sure I'm going to get into that, but like food, some of our blocks, we've got our blocks that are just kind of random and our blocks that we're using a lot of right now. So that's just kind of sorting that out. Miscellaneous stuff here. I'm sure, you know, there's a better way to organize this stuff, but until we get like a refined storage system going, mob drops, until we get a refined storage system going. I basically put all of the architecture blocks away, because basically what was happening was when we placed down blocks like this, there's a little bit of glitching there, but basically it was causing light updates, and the architecture block slabs that we were using did not like it at all. As well as the windows that we were using, yeah, just all of that combined was causing a lot of lag, and I really didn't want to have a house that was very laggy. So that's why we went ahead and just got rid of all of those. But yeah, downstairs here we've got ourselves just a basement area. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that. Up here we've got our coke oven, making some more creosote oil. We've got over here just a random crafting bench. Up here we have access to our ore chest, or I guess our ingot chest from the smeltery. And you guys can imagine what's up here. Our smeltery, all of our tinker stuff is up here, and we also have a energy cell that's getting power from our kinetic dynamo, which is hooked up to the windmill just outside. So yeah, not a whole lot has changed as far as machine wise, but we've basically gotten ourselves into a new base, into a new environment. I'm pretty excited about this. I definitely want to get more involved. Basically, I'm also smelting up some stone because we were going to be filling in down here. I'm very excited about what we can accomplish here in the next few episodes, guys. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here today, guys. I think that's probably a good place to wrap it up, especially with all the changes and so forth. In the next episode, we're going to be working on getting our farms going. I want to get our wheat and our culinary generator set up that we had going. I want to get this moved. But we do, basically, to talk about this really quickly here, basically the Actually Additions farmer does not interact with agrocraft. So we have 10-10-10 seeds ready to go. This is 10-10-10, as you can see here, and 10-10-10 basically just means that there is, okay, go away, it grows a lot faster than normal wheat. And we want that for our power gen that we got going on in here. That is basically just our crafter going into furnaces that cook up bread into toast, and then toast gets put in the culinary generator. I do have a few more culinary generators over by our base, but we're going to get into working out that setup and working on trying to get some power going, because I want to do a couple things. I want to get a jetpack. I want to get our new farming stations made. We're going to need a farming station from Ender.io, I believe, to interact with agrocraft. But this does take a little bit. Pulsating iron does require an ender pearl. So yeah, not exactly sure how I'm going to get this. We do have the spawner, but we do have to feed it ender pearls and end stone, which does require ender pearls to make. So yeah, a little bit of progress that we got going on here, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.